The Wildcats have a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving holiday, including a Paradise Jam title. Welcome into the show. I'm Christy Thomas alongside Coach. Coach, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
And same to you and everybody out there watching. It was a good trip for us down to the Virgin Islands.
No doubt. 3 games in 3 days. So tell us all about that Thanksgiving
Well,
trip.
it's one of the premier tournaments in the country, and Basketball Travelers does a great job with that. And I thought that 3 games in 3 days would be really tough for our team. Our schedule's just been really, really tough. And first night took a loss to Illinois and had to play a real tough Oklahoma team on the second night. And the players really responded with a much better effort. And we had a tough go. It was a very exciting game. There was a big bucket by Asia Bishop. I believe that was in overtime. We got into overtime. It was one of the craziest games you've ever seen in your life. But Epps was really big. There she is going in for a left-handed layup. And we were able to get a big victory over Oklahoma, and so that was exciting on the second night. And then the third night, it came down to us in South Florida for the tournament title. And South Florida's been playing some really good basketball, and the first 2 nights had played great, and we really had to gut it out. You know, I thought we were kind of running on fumes there that Thursday night, but Jennifer got going there in the second half. Janae Thompson really kind of led us offensively in the first half, but I think the big story in the game was Bria Goss just absolutely locked down one of the better players we'll play all year. South Florida's leading scorer is a very dynamic young woman and averaging a lot of points. So it was a team effort and gutted it out, and we're able to win it 61-57. And it came down to the very last minute. There's Bria with a big 3-point shot there, and she had a terrific game. So all in all, came back to Lexington with a title and feeling good about what we learned on the trip. Christy, we still have a lot to learn, and a lot of things we can get better at doing, but we were sure happy to get 2 wins and a tournament title.
Absolutely, and a great trip for the girls. They had a little bit of fun while they were down there too.
Got to get out on out in the Caribbean and go snorkeling and enjoy some of the sights. St. Thomas is a beautiful island and a lot of nice people down there. So a great experience for our players, and we certainly want to do that while they're here playing at Kentucky.
A trip they'll certainly remember. Well, she's the second of our 3 fantastic freshmen, and she's on Coach Mitchell's 30-second shot clock.
30-second shot clock this week. Welcome in, everybody. It's Coach Mitchell back here to introduce you to one of our fantastic freshmen from Madison, Alabama, Alexis Jennings. Alexis, how are you?
I'm good, Coach. How are you?
I am doing fantastic, especially since you decided to come to Kentucky. I've sort of been happy ever since that day that you called me up and said it was happening. So, because you're around, I'm a happy guy.
All right.
I'm sure you feel the same way, right?
Oh, always.
Always, right. Not real sure about that one. Now, tell us a little bit about your family and give us a little update on Alexis Jennings.
Well, my mom works at Sparkman High School as a special education teacher.
Terrific lady. Love your mom.
Yes.
And quite an athlete.
Yes, she is. She played at UNA, and she was in the Hall of Fame there.
There you go. Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Maybe that's where you're headed for at Kentucky one day.
Hopefully.
What? Anybody else? Who else you want to talk about?
My father. He also played at UNA. He played football there, and he's also in the Hall of Fame.
That's University of North Alabama, which is a fine institution of higher learning, which your parents are in the Hall of Fame. It doesn't get much bigger than that. Way to go, Alexis. Good job.
Yeah.
Way to be born. That's a very good job. Okay, tell us what your future plans are after Kentucky. What are you thinking about doing?
After Kentucky, I hope to continue my basketball career.
Yep.
And get a degree in nursing.
There you go. I hope so you'll take care of me when I get old and broke down.
Oh, of course, Coach.
Thank you very much, Alexis. I appreciate it. And so, listen, any weird food, one off-the-wall question, any weird food you've ever tried?
I've tried alligator before.
Is it weird?
It is very weird.
Does it taste like chicken?
Yeah, it does, though.
Really?
Really.
Well, you're doing a great job, and we are so glad you're Kentucky, and we can't wait to watch you play here for 4 years. That's Alexis Jennings. I'm Coach Mitchell's 30-second shot clock.
Not always an easy transition for a freshman, especially in the post, but she's doing a great job.
She is. She's really doing a really fine job and getting better every day, and has a very, very high ceiling. I think Alexis can be an outstanding player. She is an outstanding young woman, and we are just so pleased that a person of her character would join our program. So we're real excited about the future for Alexis Jennings.
No question. Well, it now begins. The shout-outs are in full effect on the Guitar Tip of the Week. Stay with us.
The Matthew Mitchell Show is presented by Fayette Heating and Air and is brought to you by Central Bank, Commonwealth Credit Union, Kennedy's Wildcat Den, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, and by Kroger.
Open E. I missed. Wow! Come in, everybody. It's another edition of the Guitar Tip of the Week. I am your host, Coach Mitchell, and we're so pleased to have with us two of Marion County, Kentucky's finest. Kyvan Gooden-Rogers, are you down there this week? I can't see you. Oh, how you doing, Kyvan? And Michaela Epps. And we are happy you've tuned into the Guitar Tip of the Week. We're missing a guitar. I thought we were going to have 3 guitars this week. What happened?
Coach, Papa forgot it.
Papa forgot it. I'm going to fire Papa if he doesn't get. We got to get a guitar in everybody's hand on Guitar Tip of the Week. Kyvan looks silly over there, sitting beside that guitar case. This is ridiculous, and it is an outrage. Now, on to the shout-outs to Luther in Anchorage, Alaska, to my brother Mark Mitchell in Starkville, Mississippi, who just celebrated a birthday a few days ago, to my cousin Bradley Atkinson, who lives in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, who also celebrated a birthday on that same day. I have relatives with a birthday on the same day. It is incredible. Michaela, take it away.
Shout out to Meemaw Shouse in Lexington, Kentucky.
Do you know Meemaw?
I don't.
Okay, well, it's not Meemaw, it's Meemaw, because that's what the young one used to say.
Meemaw.
There you go. Continue.
To Turtle Man, Ernie Brown, deep in the backwoods of Marion County.
What should we do right now?
Yeah!
Yeah, keep it going. This is great.
To Squirrel, who also lives deep in the backwoods of Marion County.
I love Squirrel. Does Squirrel make any noises?
No.
Okay, all right, Squirrel, I love it. All right, Kyvan, it's your turn.
To Uncle Clem in Camelsville, Kentucky.
I love Uncle Clem. Now, we're talking about Uncle Clem Haskins, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Legendary coach. And when Uncle Clem was coaching at Minnesota, he would tell the boys, if you see me and a bear in a fight, you better help the bear. That's how tough Uncle Clem was. Can you comment on that? Do you agree?
Yeah, he's getting a little fragile now, though.
Okay, well, maybe we ought to help Uncle Clem if we see him in a fight with a bear. All right, continue.
To Robin Masters in Richmond, Kentucky. Fun fact about Robin Masters, she went to the same high school as Bria.
That is a fun fact right there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's fun. What's another fun fact?
And a fun fact about that shout-out is that Haley Coomer provided the fun fact about Robin Masters.
There's just fun facts everywhere. All right, okay, Kayla, you're up now. This is a crucial part of the tip.
And to everybody's favorite Uncle Bobby.
No. Try it, Kyvan.
And to everybody's favorite.
No. It's to everybody's favorite Uncle Bobby and Aunt Kay. Let's try it again.
And to everybody's favorite Uncle Bobby and Aunt Kay in Gallatin, Tennessee.
You got it. We're off to a great start. T-shirt's going to Haley Coomer. You guys see that Facebook page?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Keep writing in to us. We're going to give you shout-outs all year long. Kyvan, Michaela, I'm Coach Mitchell. That's Guitar Tip of the Week.
Bria is back this week to go behind the blue and show you highlights of a big night for UK hoops at Madness.
How many hours did you spend this year thinking about the kind of dance routine Coach Mitchell would do at Madness? Once again, he came out with a bang and shocked the world. Watch as Coach Mitchell put on a show for the Big Blue Nation. Wow, what a night. The fans made the night one to remember, and we hope to make this season one to remember too. We're just back from the islands, so Coach and Jenna are cooking up a Caribbean dish that'll take us back. The Coach's Kitchen is next.
Newtown Crossing. The townhomes at Newtown Crossing and Royal Lexington are designed with UK students in mind. Visit LexingtonStudentHousing.com to apply online. Brought to you by McGee's Bakery in downtown Lexington since 1956.
Welcome in, everybody. It's another edition of the Coach's Kitchen, presented to you by McGee's Bakery. All our good friends down there, we love McGee's Bakery. And I'd like to report to you that we've just returned from the sunny Caribbean, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. You know, you don't need a passport to go down there. Right. Big debate with my dad on that. My dad was like, "No, I've been held up in the airport. They demanded my passport." I was like, "Dad, you don't have to have a passport. You don't have to have a passport for U.S. Virgin Islands. It's the United States. It's like Puerto Rico. You do not have to have a passport." Did you have to have a passport?
No.
No, you did not. So there's my point. So, Dad, I'm right. You're wrong. It's not been the case many times in our life, but in this one, you do not have to have the passport. Now,
is this travel lessons with Matthew Mitchell, or is this cooking?
Well, you know what? That's a great idea. You know, after 8 years on the air, we might need to think about some new segments, you know?
Or is this a cooking segment? I think.
Oh, it's a cooking segment.
Okay.
It looks like we've got a little inspiration from the cha-cha, cha-cha.
I don't think that's Caribbean. The cha-cha, no.
The cha-cha's not Caribbean?
No.
What is it, Spanish?
Like steel drums.
Turkish. What is it? Russian?
No, I think it's like
Is it cha-cha
Spanish.
Russian?
No, it's, oh gosh, I'm not even answering that.
What are we cooking up in the Coach's Kitchen today?
We're cooking Caribbean coconut shrimp.
Okay, you know what? Every time I think about shrimp, what movie?
Oh my gosh.
Forrest Gump. You can saute it. You can barbecue. You got coconut shrimp, fried shrimp. You remember when Bubba does that?
You also, is this like...
You remember Bubba?
Who else are you going to imitate today?
We don't know. Who knows?
Okay, why don't we cook a little bit?
Let's cook a little bit. You are the preeminent television chef in the country.
Do we even have time anymore?
I see you flexing your muscles a little bit.
Do we have time to cook?
Looking like you're in good shape here. Let's go.
Okay.
What's the first step?
We have a pound of shrimp, cleaned and deveined.
1 pound, that's 16 ounces.
And 3 egg whites.
I'm glad you devein them because I get repulsed by shrimp that has those veins.
So they're in 3 egg whites. And then
3 egg whites, okay.
And then we put them in this mixture. We have about a cup of coconut, shredded coconut, about a cup of panko breadcrumbs, and some salt and pepper. And
so you just kind of bread them up, huh?
And
Is panko a bread?
Yeah, it's a Japanese breadcrumb.
Listen, you talk about fusion. This is what we call in the business of celebrity chefs, fusion. Okay. Fusion. We're fusing together different techniques. So we've got a little Japanese stuff going on here.
So anyway,
we've got some Caribbean going on here. So, you know you can catch these shrimp down in the Gulf of Mexico. So then we bread them. Mississippi, and you've got the Gulf of Mexico down there. People go out there and catch shrimp all the time. So you're breading them?
I'm from Florida, and I probably catch more shrimp in Florida than they do in Mississippi.
Now, how do you know that? How would you know
because
that?
there's shrimp boats all the time.
This is the thing that you do all the time. You just make up your own facts.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just like reality according to Jenna. She just makes things up. Now, you have no factual information that says there's more shrimp caught in Florida than Mississippi.
Google it. It's on the web.
But what I'm saying is that you don't know that.
Yes, I do know that. There is more shrimp in Florida.
I disagree. I don't know that that's
Have you ever seen a shrimp boat? What does a shrimp boat look like?
Have you ever watched Forrest Gump? That's what a shrimp boat looks like. All right, so we're breading this up, and we'll come back and do something with it, all right? Well, we popped the shrimp in the oven. How long were they in there for?
I think about 15 minutes. I'm 350.
You think about... So you always want to talk about the recipes important. How long did you put them in the oven?
15 minutes.
Okay, that's what you have
350. Yeah.
Who's your big fusion influence? Because we just fuse things together. Fusion's the new word for this year.
Fusion.
Is that some kind of joke? That is one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life.
Thank you. So nice. So
Man,
easy, too.
You continue to flex those muscles. This is a star right here in front of your eyes. You already know that about me, but listen, give her some respect.
You're so humble. I love your humility.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I try. Thank you.
Yes.
Do you see the Facebook page?
I do.
No, you don't. Write into us, interact with us on the Coach's Kitchen. It's so much fun. We're going to have so much fun this year. What do you want to tell the good folks out there?
We'll see you next week.
Coming up, Coach continues teaching you how to become a better shooter. And every ball player needs to know how to shoot a layup. That's next.
Let's look at Lene.
UK Athletics would like to thank our official Cornerstone partners, Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics, and Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment. The tip of the week is brought to you by Window World, the preferred window installers of the Big Blue Nation.
Coach's Tip of the Week this week. Welcome in, everybody. It's the time of the show where we help our younger viewers become better players. Last week, we taught you how to hold the basketball when you're shooting the ball. This week, we're going to talk about the most important shot for you to master. It's the layup. It's real important. I'm joined again with my shooting crew here from Marion County, home of the Turtle Man. Michaela Epps, Cliven Gooden-Rogers, and Chicago, Illinois. Has a Turtle Man ever even been to Chicago, Illinois? He doesn't even know where it is. There are no animals up there he's catching in Chicago. But anyway, I digress. We're going to talk about layups. And listen, if you can make layups, you can be a real asset to your team. So the first thing we want to do is, again, hold the ball right. Let's get the ball held correctly. And then when you go in and approach for a layup, you really want to get some power. So if I'm shooting with my right hand, I'm going to come off with my left foot. Let's go down here, ladies. We're going to come off, and every time you go up on the right, you want to just really explode off your left. So Michaela wants to feel like there is a string tied from her elbow to her knee, and look at that power right there. Let's see that. Go up, good, and see how she shoots the ball off of the glass. Let's look at Lene. Lene's a left-handed player, but you've got to be able to shoot with your right hand, don't you? Get it up there. Let's see. Lift up and shoot up. That's very good. Cliven, there's a lot of pressure on this one. There's a lot of pressure. Can you make it? Let's see. No, you cannot dribble. Shoot the ball. Lift your knee up. Oh my goodness, we're 3 for 3. Listen, if you're on the left side, you got to get that right foot up and the ball up. And so your layup technique is very important. Layups are so important. They're not they're not talked about a whole lot, but if you can be a good layup maker, you'll be an asset to your team. So work on your layups. That's the Coach's Tip of the Week.
The Tip of the Week was brought to you by Window World, the preferred window installers of the Big Blue Nation.
Coach, the SEC schedule will be here before you know it.
We're about halfway through our tough non-conference schedule. It should get us ready for some tough SEC play.
All right, we're looking forward to it. For Coach Mitchell, I'm Christy Thomas. We'll see you same time, same place next week.
The Matthew Mitchell Show was presented by Fayette Heating and Air and was brought to you by Central Bank, Commonwealth Credit Union, Kennedy's Wildcat Den, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, and by Kroger.